Well, good morning, friends. This is probably going to be a several days in my life video. I'm just going to pick up the camera whenever I have something to film and have this video out for you on Friday. This is Tuesday. I just finished dropping off Half Pint at the vet to get spayed. Everything's a go. And then I went over to Walmart because I needed some more fresh produce mainly. And I'm gonna have a small haul for you when I get home. We are having a major scorcher of a week this week. Very, very hot. Highs in the mid to high 90s with heat index over 100. So originally when I was going to bring Half Pint home to recover from her surgery, I was going to have her out in the garage. It is just way too hot for that. So we are going to, when I get home, we are going to move her kennel down to the basement. And so she'll be spending the next several days to a week, or however long the vet says, in a kennel in our basement. So I'm going to go ahead and get home. It is 9:15. And I didn't realize coming to Walmart so early in the morning was so nice. There was hardly anybody in there. And they were restocking all the produce. I don't know if they do that on Tuesdays or what, but I hit it on a good day. So anyway, I'll pick you back up when I get home. All right, I am home. I had to wash my face and change my shirt because I had Half Pint's fur all over me, and I'm allergic to cats and my nose is starting to itch, so hopefully I don't wind up sick. But anyway, she's safely delivered to the vet and I have a haul to share with you. So let me show you what I picked up. I mostly went in for some produce and I had like 4 items on my list, and this is what I ended up coming out with. Like I said in the car, I've never been to Walmart so early in the morning, and it was really quite pleasant to shop there that early in the morning. I might make that a every once in a while routine, especially after Olivia is in school. I can drop her off to school, or if she's got her own license by then, she can drive herself and I can go shopping early. But anyway, this is what I picked up, and the bakery was going and the whole place smelled so good, and so that's why I got this, wound up with this and this. So anyway, I went ahead and picked up some more of this hint water. I've been going through that pretty quickly, plus I've been sharing it some with Olivia. So picked up another case of that, picked up another watermelon. My last watermelon was really overripe and had like a huge like bruise or something. Like it didn't feel soft when I bought it, but there was something weird about it and I didn't really enjoy it at all. And Scott ate quite a bit of it, and then he ended up giving the rest of it to our ducks. So hopefully this watermelon is better, because I really love watermelon as long as it's not grainy and overripe. So I picked up another watermelon. Picked up this bread because it just smelled, the bakery smelled so good. And I thought, I'm trying to do stuff a little bit more healthy and do some more organic-y type stuff and low carb, and so I got this mainly for the family, and then I ended up picking this up for me. Organic thin sliced whole grain. It's got 4 grams of protein, 11 whole grains, and there's only 10 carbs per serving. So I picked this up for me. I have been wanting angel food cake, like angel food shortcake, strawberry shortcake made with angel food cake for so long, but it is so hot. I am not turning my oven on. So I found these little dessert shells. They're only 60 calories per serving. So I picked those up, as well as some strawberries. I was going to get organic strawberries, but they really looked terrible. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to go with the regular. And then I got some of my coconut milk Ready Whip. The guys have some dairy Ready Whip already in the refrigerator. So I think we're going to have little strawberry shortcakes tonight with our supper. I picked up some more tortilla chips. They're about the best chips you can get as far as clean ingredients, even if they're not organic. Yeah, clean ingredients. Very, very simple. Corn, oil, and salt basically is what those are. Sea salt to boot, as you see there. Picked up some cherries. Now, I just bought some cherries at my last grocery haul, and I think I mentioned at the time that they didn't look all that great. And the kids love them because they're sour. I don't like sour. I like sweet. So these looked way better. So I went ahead and picked up some more cherries. Picked up some grapes. These just looked really, really good. And the fact that they were organic is just a bonus. Picked up an English cucumber, 2 heads of lettuce because I think we're gonna have tacos at Bible study tomorrow night, and I'm gonna bring lettuce, so I've got a couple of heads of lettuce for that. Picked up some more nectarines because the last ones I got were so good. Picked up some bananas. We were all gone, all out, and they ate them so quick. So I got 2 bunches this time, one that's ready to eat now and one that will be ready to eat by the time these are gone. Those should be ready to eat. Ouch, you stepped on my toe. What are you doing? You're not allowed on the table. Get down. And then I picked up some napkins because I forgot to get some when I was grocery shopping last week and we ran completely out. So that's my tiny little Walmart haul for this vlog. All right, I had an appointment today at the hairdresser, so I got my hair cut, and I almost feel like I need to change my shirt again. Even though with a cape on, I feel like I got hair everywhere. But I think I'll just go wash my face, that'll help. But anyway, I wanted to show you. Sometimes my hairdresser will have things in her shop for sale, like homemade things. And there was something in there that as soon as I walked in the door, I saw it and it caught my eye, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. And then while I was there, the lady who actually created this came to drop off a few more items. And I saw that she was an older lady, probably retirement age, and I think she makes these items as like a side hustle, probably to help with her Social Security or something. And so I'm like, okay, this is for a good cause, and I really, really like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. So let me show you what I picked up. Isn't this beautiful? I love sunflowers. You guys know how much I love sunflowers. So it caught my attention right away, and I love the little ladybugs on it. And it's made out of this like plasticky mesh stuff. And I think it's gorgeous, and I think she did a fantastic job, and I love it. And so I was very happy to purchase this from her. I ordered this pretty little purse. It's like a front, it's like a backpack, but only you wear it on the front, and it goes across one shoulder. It's like a cross between a purse and a crossbody bag. And I just thought it was so pretty, and I wanted something bigger than this, but smaller than my other purse and easier to hang, so I could hang on, hold on to, so I could use 2 hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer all my junk into this bag. Here's Kitty. Here's Half Pint. She was sleeping for, I don't know, about an hour or 2 hours when we brought her home. And we just gave her a little bit of food. And she's doing really good. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. Just fed the doggies. I wanted to show you, I wanted to give you an update on Oliver. He's doing really, really good. We had taken him to the vet last week. No, 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. And we were supposed to put him on prednisone. I think I talked about this. Well, we had to wait. We had to wait 5 days because he was on a different kind of pain medication that you can't give at the same time as prednisone, so it had to be out of his system. And so anyway, we waited, and within a day or two after his last doctor's appointment, he started acting almost perfectly normal. He does sit down just a little bit tenderly, and he won't jump on the couch. But other than that, he's working. He's acting perfectly normally now. And about that same time, I started giving him these. Now it's got why is it blurry? There we go. It's got glucosamine in it and some other things. And I know glucosamine is really good for joint pain and stuff like that. So I don't know if this is just a fluke, if it's just a coincidence, or if these things are actually what is helping him. So I gave him one with his breakfast and one with his supper, and he's been doing great. So I'm not gonna discount these as being the reason. So anyway, just a little update on Mr. Oliver. Hi, kitty. How are you doing? Are you doing better? Oh, you used your litter box. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. I'm gonna get you some more food, okay? Yes, you're a good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, hi, honey. They said that she had ear mites, so they cleaned her ears out. And they gave her a flea treatment. And I have to go back in a month and get another flea treatment for her. And I'm going to talk to them then about getting her other vaccinations. I know that they have a vaccine for feline leukemia, and I don't know what other vaccines they have, but I mean, we're in it this far with her. We might as well make sure she has all of her vaccines, even though she's going to be an outside kitty. And we're going to set up a little house for her in the garage. And I think Scott's going to put in a cat door. I need to get something I got a scooper, but I need to get a bag so I can scoop out all that yucky litter, get her litter box cleaned up. This is just a temporary one. We've got a bigger one when she gets stronger. We just wanted something small that she could use when she was still recovering from her surgery and maybe being in some pain. There we go. Finish your food. There we go. I'll give her a little bit more food later. I didn't want to give her too much. But let me get her litter box tidied up. Well, I've had a slow morning this morning. I've just been sitting around not doing a whole lot. Having a hard time getting motivated to do anything, to be honest. I did make my smoothie, and it was a little bit different this time. I ran out of the caramel syrup, and I had this hazelnut, which we haven't really been using because I was like, what do we use this for? And I thought, I can make a Nutella smoothie. So that's what I did. I used the hazelnut, and then I didn't put the peanut butter powder in, and instead I put in a scoop of this. This is like Nutella. This from Chalk Zero. It's sweetened with monk fruit. And it was really tasty. Very good. I used all the other ingredients. I just substituted vanilla extract for caramel extract. this for the peanut butter powder, and this for the caramel syrup. And it was delicious. So now I gotta get this all cleaned up. I've got that watermelon from yesterday I need to get cut up, and I need to get the grapes washed. I got the cherries washed yesterday, and I've got some lettuce I need to get chopped up. So let me get my counter cleaned off here. As you can see, it's quite a mess, and we'll get some produce processed. It is hot, really hot, and we had a nice shower yesterday, so things are not too dry, but I have been coming out in the heat of the day and putting this shade cloth on my herbs and on my lettuces in hopes that they don't get bitter, because this heat can turn them bitter. And look, there was a wasp or some kind of a stinging insect that got caught in the netting and died, but I don't want to touch it. There was another like hornet thing caught in it yesterday, and I don't see it now, so maybe it got out and flew away. But I'm going to very carefully put this up there, because if it's still in there, I don't want to get stung. All right, there they are, covered up, protected from the heat of the sun. This evening, I'll come out and uncover them. Be glad when this heat snap is over. It's been pretty miserable. I'm going to wash up these outside leaves for Ollie and Percy because they love lettuce. So as you saw, Oliver and Percy are outside with Olivia right now, and ordinarily they would be right at my feet when I am chopping lettuce because they absolutely love it. So I would feel so bad if I didn't save them some lettuce. Now this is a lot. Probably won't give them all of this, but I'll show you when they come back in the house how much they love lettuce. Well, don't ask me how, but Percy knew that that lettuce was up there. And it looks like he got a hold of one piece already and ate it. He is, oh my goodness, he is something else. This is Oliver's. Percy, there you go. Percy ate his other piece already. I didn't even see him jump up. I just heard him. I heard him jumping, and I said no, and he obviously got it and ate it before I even could stop him. This is Oliver's other piece. Looks like you used your litter box again. Hi. Hi, cutie. I brought you some more food. I did. I'll clean out your litter box again. Hi. Hi, girly. Oop. Oh, you can't come out. You can't come out. No, I'm sorry. You can't come out. Oh, you want to eat the food off of the plate? All right, I guess we'll do that. But then you better go back in. I guess that's easier than putting it in your bowl, huh? Hear that purr. Hear that purr. She weighed 5 pounds before surgery and then weighed 4 pounds, she lost 1/4 of a pound just through her surgery. So she weighs 4 3/4 pounds. That's a tiny kitty. They didn't tell me how old they thought she was. I didn't ask. I'll have to ask next time I see them. Usually they'll probably call sometime today to see how she's doing. Maybe if I remember, I'll ask them then. There, got her litter box cleaned out. It's pretty amazing how a cat will just know, like instinctively, to use a litter box. Her nails keep catching on stuff, though. All right, girly. You can't come out. I'm sorry. Gotta stay in there and rest. Yeah, you need to stay in there and rest. I had mentioned in my thrift haul that I was out of plant stands and that I needed to order some more. So I went ahead and ordered them that day, and that was just 2 days ago, and they've come already. So I'm going to find a spot for this little plate. I think I know where I'm going to put it. And the other plates, the little blue and white plates, those still need to be cleaned up. And I know where I'm going to put at least one of them, but I'm not sure where I'm going to put the other two. So that might be in this video as well. I went ahead and ordered 2 boxes of these plate stands because I tend to use them a lot, and they only come 4 to a package. So it's always nice to have extra. So let me go put this where I want it. This is where I had put that nesting doll set, but I'm thinking that this will fit right in there really nicely. And then I have this set of brass puppies that would look cute right in front of it. Yes, I like that. You hear that noise in the background? That's Edna. She's working over there. Anyway, a few weeks ago we had a paint party at my church, and I made this picture, but I think I want to stipple this dark green everywhere on it and just let the light green be poking through. So Olivia had some of this dark green paint, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put it in a frame and put it somewhere. Not sure where, but I'll put it somewhere. Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and I want to wrap up this video by making these candies. They are from my Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. I've never made these before, but they're supposed to be kind of like a payday candy bar. And here you can take a screenshot of this if you're interested in making these. I'm not going to put this in my description box below because of copyright issues. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make a double batch of this because if I've got all the ingredients out, I might as well. And I've had this cookbook sitting on my counter for probably 2 weeks because I've been wanting to make these. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, full disclosure, this is my second attempt. The directions say to add the stevia and the butter in a pan and melt together. Well, I put the butter in the pan and I added the powdered stevia, and it did not melt. It turned into a solid clump. So this time I'm going to melt the butter first, and then I dissolved the stevia with some water, and hopefully that will work. So I just used the stevia blend from Great Value at Walmart, and then this is the butter I use. So let's give this a second try. I'm going to get this butter melted and then add the stevia to it. And once the stevia is added or mixed in, then you add in some half and half, which I'm using my dairy-free Ripple, and a little bit of the nut or caramel extract. Hopefully this works this time. If it doesn't, will not be doing this recipe. So after you boil it gently for 6 minutes and it kind of becomes this light caramel color, you take it off the heat and you add in a heaping tablespoon of peanut butter. Natural peanut butter is what they call for. I didn't have any. I just used what I had. So that'll be fine. So you mix in the peanut butter till it's dissolved. Then it says to add in salt, but my butter was already salted and my peanuts are already salted, so I'm not going to add the extra salt. If you have unsalted butter and unsalted peanuts, then you would add some salt. So got the peanut butter dissolved. Now I'm going to add in my 1.5 cups of peanuts. And then you scoop these onto a tray and put them in the refrigerator until they harden. I will have to say it smells really good. It does smell like a payday candy bar. Now the trick's going to be is if it actually hardens up, because I'm having to use the dairy-free options. Sometimes that's a little bit iffy. So we'll just have to wait and see. These have been in the refrigerator for about half an hour, 35 minutes, something like that, and it does look like they have solidified pretty well. Let me get a small spatula so I can scrape one of those up. Okay, they come off pretty easily with a spatula. I'm going to give this a taste. I think you have to store these in the refrigerator, I would imagine. These are actually very, very, very good. Delicious, in fact. I love them. And they were so easy to make. Alright friends, this is where I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I have a lot of clips down on my camera that I need to get into my editing software and get this video edited, and I got to work on that today because Percy has class tonight and I need to get this video up for you tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm going to finish this little treat and eat some of my, I'm going to break my fast. I've kind of broken it already, taking a bite of this. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And if you're in the midst of a heat wave, stay cool and stay hydrated. Bye-bye, friends.